You ever get that feeling you've seen everything? You scroll and nothing new pops out? Well, what if I told you there's this enormous, untapped world of classic movies? We're talking hundreds of films from Hollywood's golden age, just hiding in plain sight. This is Hollywood's Lost Library, and you're about to get the key. And this is the key right here. Classic movies in the public domain. Those 6 words unlock a massive catalog of films that are no longer under copyright. They basically belong to all of us now. So let me just ask you, what if you could actually get into that library? What if you could stream hundreds of these incredible, foundational films all neatly organized in one spot? Well, you can, and what's inside this vault it's just a treasure trove of cinema. We're talking some of the biggest names and most important movies in the history of the silver screen. I mean, for starters, you've got absolute comedy royalty, the Marx Brothers. This is from their very first feature film, The Coconuts. It's just a wild barrage of jokes and songs that basically defined their entire career. Or maybe you're in the mood for one of the most beloved actors ever. You can watch Jimmy Stewart and Paulette Goddard in this really charming 1941 film, Pot of Gold. And this library goes way, way back, deep into the silent era. You can find masterpieces like Harold Lloyd's comedy classic, Hot Water, which just proves that brilliant physical comedy never gets old. And for you Western fans, oh man, it doesn't get more essential than this. A silent epic from the master himself, John Ford. The Iron Horse is a true landmark film that helped shape what American cinema would become. But see, this collection isn't just about big stars. It's about history, and this is such a cool example. Don Juan, from 1926. This was the very first feature film to have a synchronized musical score, a huge revolutionary step toward the talkies. And believe me, that's just a tiny taste. This isn't some random handful of famous movies. We're talking about a collection that covers pretty much every single genre you can think of. And what's really amazing is just how much there is. I mean, look at this breakdown. The catalog has over 600 films in it. You've got huge collections of classic cartoons, comedies, dramas, not to mention a deep dive into westerns and film noir. And it just keeps going. The library is also packed with action flicks, classic horror, musicals, early sci-fi, and even some really fascinating historical documentaries and propaganda films. It's like a whole cinematic archive. Okay, so this huge library brings us to a really important point. If all these movies are technically in the public domain, how do you actually find them and watch them without a huge headache? And maybe more importantly, why would you pay for it? Let's just tackle the elephant in the room, the question that's probably on your mind. If the copyright's expired, why subscribe to a service to get them? And that's a totally fair question. The answer, in a word, is curation. So here's the bottom line. On one hand, yeah, these films are out there, somewhere, scattered all over the internet in, let's be honest, pretty random quality. But on the other hand, this service does the work for you. It brings them all together in one place, ready for easy streaming. It saves you all that time and frustration. Curation, that's the magic ingredient here. It's the difference between having a dusty pile of old movies in the attic versus a clean, organized, browsable library where you can instantly find what you're looking for. You're not really paying for the films themselves. You're paying for the service that turns all that chaos into a premium experience. So with that in mind, what you have here is a direct ticket to a century of Hollywood history, and you can get started right now. And here's that number again. Over 600. That's how many full-length movies, cartoons, and documentaries are ready to go the second you subscribe. It's just an incredible amount of classic entertainment, all waiting for you. And getting access couldn't be easier, seriously. You just visit the website, you can start a free trial to check it out, and bam, you've immediately unlocked the entire library, over 600 films. It's that simple. So I guess the only question left is, with this entire vault of movie history right at your fingertips, which classic will you discover first? A comedy? A western? A film noir? The library is now open.